Let's get physical. It's Jordan here, back again with this week's update on all the physical releases coming to the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2, August the 17th until the 21st. Let's see what we've got. The House in Fata Morgana Dreams of the Revenants edition is releasing this week in Europe. It's been such a long time since it's released in North America via limited run games, where it became a sought after expensive title, not only because of its print number but also its sheer quality, often considered one of, if not the best visual novel of all time. This is a much later but much appreciated European retail release that is affordably priced. It comes with not only the main game but also a prequel story, a sequel story, as well as more short stories to really fill out the world and make it a full VN package. If you miss limited runs, don't miss this one. My executive producers Thorn Metaluna, Alexander Cato, Jennifer M, God of Resin, Dane Wilkinson and Sora Cat, they've chosen this as their pick of the week. And it is a European title, but if you want it, or any of the games featured in this video, consider using the links down below in the description and pinned comment. Any purchase made via a link helps support me and this channel in the best way possible. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. VGP are a fantastic company with free worldwide shipping on orders over $55 American. Plus, if you buy something via my link, you are put into a draw to have a chance of winning a $10 discount coupon. And this week's winner is Parker OL. Congratulations, you should get an email from VGP with your discount coupon in the coming days. If you don't, just give me a heads up and I will try to sort it for you. REQUIEMZ is the other release this week at Western Retail, and it is another visual novel. I guess A Quiet Time is a good time to release games from this genre. This one is less anticipated though in comparison to the critically acclaimed Fata Morgana, but I think Otome fans will probably get this one first. Released in Japan last year, this is the first time the game will be in English with its Western Switch release, and reviews from the Japanese readers have been very, very good. Seems to have quite a dark theme to it, which makes it stand out from the crowd. Alright, we're jumping into imports. Yes, while you can order these from VGP as well, you can also order them from PlayAsia, and if you click my PlayAsia link, you can get 5% off with my discount code Jordan2026, but you must click my link first, otherwise it won't work, and sometimes it doesn't seem to want to work. So if that's the case, check out my imports Excel sheet that I've linked below and click from there, because sometimes YouTube interferes with my affiliate tag. Alright, Bunny Garden 2 is releasing this week in Asian regions, and of course it's going to be a massive import for a certain kind of person out there, the sequel to Bunny Garden, which was a social management game, and this is following on from that, rather than the spin-off game that came out earlier this year, Merry Bunny Garden. This has you going to the bar at weekends with your salary in hand, you're choosing drinks, dialogue choices in order to interact with the lovely barmaids and get closer to them, and get into some wacky situations with them. And this one looks to be ramping it up even more with more girls and more situations. There is an English cover version which will play in English, and there are also some nice collector's editions available, and yeah, this is going to be a big import this year. And my executive producers Joshua L, JCross7776, Instacritic, Mr. Lee from Eastern NC on eBay, Azrath, The Nemo 6, Ghost Bune, Kevin W, D's Nuts, Cartoon Soren, and Wixit. They've chosen this as their pick of the week. Steins Gate Reboot is getting a release in Japan and Asia this week, and they will play in English. Now don't worry, this is getting a physical release in the West, but you're gonna have to wait quite a bit. The end of October. Why there is such a gap, I don't know, but if you can't wait, if you need to get your hands on this new remake of a classic visual novel, then you can import it for either Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2. But be wary, it is not a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, so don't expect the Switch 2 cartridge to work on your original Switch. Choose your cartridge carefully. And my executive producers Jeddah Crow, OGCIB, Mojo, Abs, G Bautista 100, Vey, Viz, Dave Huswaite, and Jimmy A. Guerrero, they've chosen this as their pick of the week. Starsand Island is releasing in Japan and Asia this week on Nintendo Switch 2. They will play in English, but once again, this is coming to the West but at a later date. November the 12th, which is a huge wait, so you can play early with this import if you want to. And the game is supposed to be pretty good if you like cozy farming live sim games. Even with early access reviews, they've been mostly rather positive, and it's coming out of early access officially this week in time for the Japanese physical release. And my executive producers, Miami Sunrise, Coal Animals, and Madhawk110, they've chosen this as their pick of the week. Terra Memoria. A quick mention to this, since it feels like I've talked about this like 100 times already with its various releases. So Super Rare Games did this in Europe, and it's had a couple of Asian region releases as well. Well, now it is Japan's time, and it will still play in English. A good game, all things considered. A cozy RPG sort of game. It's nice to have plenty of purchase options. And my executive producers, Adamantium, Firm Returns, Nerdy Sean, Dead Bunny's YouTube, Kaba Clavicle, and Juice250, they've chosen this as their pick of the week. Japan and Asia are also getting these games, the first 3 of which we already have in the West. The other 2 we do not have, and they don't have English. And that's it for this week's episode. No community spotlight once again because I am still on holiday in the UK. Please do not send any more photos, okay? I will let you know when it's go go go. If you watched all the way through, please leave me a house emoji in honor of the house in Fata Morgana. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. Take care.